Have you ever had that moment where you're sitting there and you realize nobody around you actually understands what you are carrying? Like they see you functioning, they see you showing up, they see you doing the thing, but they have absolutely no idea what it costs you to be that stable while everything around you is trying to pull you apart. That's the energy we're stepping into right now. Because what I'm about to tell you, this isn't some fluffy motivational quote you scroll past and forget. This is the kind of recognition that stops you mid-sentence and makes you actually feel something real. You have to understand something. First, every single day you wake up and you put your feet on the floor, you are stepping into a battlefield. Maybe this sounds dramatic, but that most people don't even know exists. Battlefield. And you are not just surviving it. You are walking through it like it's nothing, like you were built for exactly this. But here's what nobody tells you about being that strong. It's lonely. It's genuinely isolating. Because when you can handle things that would break other people, when you can absorb pressure that would crush someone else, when you can see patterns and connections and threads long before they materialize, you end up staying in a space where very few people can actually meet you. Think about what you have been through just in the past year. Not even the big dramatic stuff, just the day-to-day of being you. The constant awareness of things shifting around you. The way you sense when something is off before you can even name it. The way you will be in a room full of people and you just know things. You know who is genuine and who is performing, who is lying. You know when someone's about to let you down before they even do it. You know when to pull back and when to push forward. And somehow you're always right. Always. In the end. And you have learned to trust that even when it makes you feel crazy, because you cannot explain it a way that makes sense to anyone else. That ability you have to just see through people's masks. That's not a skill you learned in a book. That's something deeper. Something that was given to you. And the reason you can see so clearly through other people's rude word, but garbage, yeah, is because you have already done the work on your own. You have already sat in the dark with yourself. You've already faced the parts of you that scared you. You have already cleaned house. And when you do that kind of work, when you activate your own soul and you dig out all the stuff that was buried, you become crystal clear. You become a mirror that other people cannot hide from. And that's why some people cannot stand you, cannot stand to be around you for too long. It's not because you are doing anything wrong. It's because you reflect back to them exactly what they are avoiding in themselves. And they cannot handle it. They cannot handle it. But let me tell you something about what you are really carrying. Because you might not even fully realize the scope of it yet. There is a way that comes with the kind of power you hold. And I'm not talking about power in the way people usually mean it. I'm not talking about control over others. No. Or money or status. No. I'm talking about something far more ancient than any of that. I'm talking about the power to shift energy in a room just by walking into it. The power to speak things into existence. The power to look at situation that seems impossible and somehow find the path through it. Yeah, the power to call on forces that most people don't even believe exist and have them respond. You know what I mean? You felt it. You've had those moments where you were in a desperate situation, cornered, out of options, and you just quietly asked for help. Not even out loud, just a silent plea from somewhere deep in your chest. And something shifted. Like the phone rang, the door opened, the person who was supposed to help finally showed up. The obstacle just crumbled. And you absolutely knew that it wasn't random. It wasn't coincidence. I don't believe in that stuff. It was something answering you. That's what they are not telling you about being someone like you. The universe, our beautiful universe, doesn't ignore you. The higher forces that govern this reality, they are not indifferent to you. They actually listen. And they listen intensely. Do you know? I think you know how rare that is. Do you understand how many people cry out for help every single day and feel nothing but silence in return? But for you, it's different. When you speak, something hears you. When you call, when you pray, something responds. When you ask, something moves. That's not normal. That's not something that happens for everyone. That's a sign of something significant. And you have probably wondered why certain things happen the way they do. That's a really interesting question. Like, why do you keep getting targeted? Why? Yeah, why do people keep trying to undermine you? Why do you keep finding yourself in situations where you have to fight for the most basic things when other people seem to coast through life with no resistance at all? It's because you are a threat, not in a bad way, but you being fully expressed, you being aligned with what you are supposed to be doing. That threatens the systems that want to keep people asleep. That threatens the energy that wants to keep people small. Your very existence is an indictment of mediocrity. Your commitment to truth exposes the lies that other people build their lives on. So, of course, they are going to come for you. Of course, they are going to try to stop you. Of course, they are going to throw obstacles after obstacle after obstacle in your path. Because if you succeed at what you are supposed to do, if you fully step into who you actually are, the whole game changes. And there are forces, both human and otherwise. They don't want that game to change. But here's the part that I really need you to hear. And I'm not saying this to inflate your ego. I'm saying it, I'm always true with you. I'm saying it because, and you needed to know it, you are not alone in any of this. You have never been alone, and you will never be alone. There are forces with you, around you, standing behind you, that most people cannot see. And these forces don't just watch you struggle from a distance. They actively intervene. They shift things in your favor. They block what's meant to harm you. They open doors that were closed. They create opportunities out of thin air. And you have experienced this so many times that you've stopped, you have probably stopped being surprised by it. You just accept it as part of your reality. But let me tell you, that acceptance is exactly why you're so powerful. You don't question the magic anymore. You don't doubt your connection. You just know. Just know. And that knowing is everything. There is something about you that's deeply protected. Like when you think about the times you should have been destroyed, the times you should have lost it all, the times you should have broken, and you didn't. Something always stepped in, something always caught you, hold you. Something always made a way. And you might have thought it was luck. You might have thought it was coincidence. You might have thought it was just your own resilience. But it was bigger than that. It was protection. It was covering. It was grace moving through your life in ways that you couldn't even perceive. And that protection isn't just passive. It's active. It's, I want to say, aggressive. It's fierce. Yeah. You have no idea what's been what's been stopped from reaching you. No idea how many times, how many things were aimed at you, at your life, your family, your health, your finances, your mind, that never landed because something stood in front of you and took the hit. You might not even know how you are still standing, except that something decided you were not going down. When you walk into a room, you might feel small sometimes. You might feel like you are just one person trying to figure everything out. But what you don't see is everything that's moving with you. The presence that surrounds you, the sense of authority that people pick up on, even when they cannot explain it. The way certain people feel immediately uncomfortable around you because they sense they cannot control you, manipulate you. The way other people feel instantly safe with you because they sense you have integrity. That's not random. No, that's the energy you carry. And I want to talk about something specific that's probably been on your mind. The battles you've been fighting, the ones that seem to never end, the ones where you keep showing up, keep holding the line, keep doing the right thing, and still the attacks keep coming. I know you're tired. I know for sure. I know there are days when you wonder if it's worth it. I know there are moments when you think about just giving up and letting things fall apart because maintaining all this feels impossible. But here is what I need you to understand about those battles. They are not your punishment. They are your purpose. I'll explain. You were built for this. You were equipped for this. You were prepared for this long before you even knew there was going to be a fight. And those battles, the ones that keep coming, they keep coming because you are winning. They wouldn't keep attacking you if you were not a threat. They wouldn't keep trying if you were not making progress. They wouldn't keep throwing everything at you if you were not actually close to something significant. The intensity of the opposition is a direct reflection of the power of your position. You wouldn't have enemies that fierce if you were not someone worth defeating. The fact that they cannot defeat you, that you keep getting back up, that you keep pushing forward, that you keep refusing to break, that's what infuriates them. And that's what makes them keep trying again and again. But here is the thing about being you. They can try all they want. They can plot and scheme and plan. They can throw resources and people and strategies at you. They can do everything in their power to take you down. And at the end of it, they are the ones who are going to be broken, not you. And they know it. They sense it. Yeah. They are terrified of it. That's why they are so desperate. That's why they will go to such extreme length. Because deep down they know that you are not just another person they can push around. You are something else entirely. Now let me tell you about what you can actually do. This isn't just abstract. This is real. When you speak, things happen. When you pray, when you call, when you command, the very fabric of reality bends to your intention. You don't have to shout. You don't have to perform. You just have to speak with the authority that's already inside you. And when you do, watch what happens. Watch how situations shift. Yeah, just watch how obstacles move. Watch how people change. Watch how the wrong people suddenly remove themselves from your life. Watch how the right people appear right when you need them. Watch how doors that were bolted shut swing open for you. You have a level of influence that you haven't even begun to fully access yet. And I'm not talking about influence in the way we usually think about it, like manipulating people or leveraging connections. I'm talking about the influence of spirit, the influence of energy, the influence of your alignment with something far bigger than yourself. Yeah, it's everything about energy. When you're aligned, when you're walking in your purpose, when you're not wavering, when you are not doubting, your words carry weight. They carry force. They carry the ability to actually change things. And that includes changing things for people who are coming against you. Not because you are vengeful. No. Not because you're petty. No. Not because you enjoy seeing people fall. No. But because there is something about your role, your position, your alignment that requires anyone standing in your way to be removed. It's not personal. It's just what has to happen. And if you look at your life, you will see it. You will see the people who tried to harm you, who tried to use you, who tried to destroy you. And you will see what happened to them. It wasn't always immediate. Sometimes it took time, but eventually the energy they put out came back to them, and it came back multiplied with interest. Not because you did anything. No, not because you cursed them or wished harm on them. No, but because when you are protected like you are, anyone who attacks you is attacking the presence that surrounds you. And that presence doesn't lose. You might be someone who's been through some real darkness. You might have experienced things that would have destroyed anyone else. And you're still here, still standing, still fighting, still believing, still holding onto something that most people would have let go of a long time ago. That's not weakness, that's not foolishness or naive or something else. That's the most powerful thing about you. Your ability to maintain your faith, your hope, your commitment to good, even when everything around you tells you to give up. That's what makes you untouchable. And I want you to think about the people who have come and gone in your life. The ones who were supposed to be there for you and were not. The ones who betrayed you. The ones who lied about you. The ones who tried to steal from you. Not only money, but your freedom, your peace. The ones who tried to sabotage you. Look at where they are now. Look at what happened to them. Look at the trajectories of their lives compared to yours. And if you're honest, you will see a pattern. You will see that those who aligned with you, who supported you, who believed in you, they flourished, yeah. And those who came against you, they struggled, they failed, they lost, not because you are controlling anything, but because something is controlling something bigger than you is working on your something bigger than you is working on your behalf to create a clear distinction between those who honor what's in you and those who don't. Now, what does all of this mean for you moving forward? It means you need to stop shrinking. You need to stop hiding. You need to stop pretending that you are less than you are, so other people feel comfortable. You need to stop dimming your beautiful light because someone else cannot handle it. You need to stop questioning whether you have what it takes because you clearly do. The evidence is everywhere. The proof is in your survival. The proof is in your continued existence despite everything that's tried to take you out. The proof is in the way things always work out for you, even when they seem hopeless. The proof is in the things, the way you can see things that other people cannot. The proof is in the way you know things that you shouldn't know. The proof is in the way you have been protected over and over and over again. So here's what I want you to take away from this. You are not normal. And that's not an insult, no. That's the greatest compliment you could ever receive. You are not meant to be average. You are not meant to be blend in. You are not meant to be overlooked. You were set apart for something. And I know exactly what that something is for you specifically. I don't know the full details of your assignment, but I know it's significant. I know it's important. I know it's necessary. And I know that you have access to resources, guidance, and protection that most people will never even know exist. The thing that you have been through, the trials, the grinding, the refining, it wasn't random. It was preparation. It was training. It was the universe sharpening you into the instrument you need to be to do what you came here to do. You didn't go through all of that just to be normal. You didn't suffer like you have suffered just to have a comfortable little life. You survived all of that so you could help others, not only yourself. Others survive too, so you could be a light in the darkness for people who are still lost. So you could show people what's possible. So you could demonstrate that there is a way through. And the truth is, you have already proven it. You've already won. Your victory, the victory is already yours. Your victory, yeah. The outcome is already decided. The question now is whether you will fully step into it, whether you will accept who you really are and what you carry and what you are supposed to do, whether you will finally stop running from the weight of your own power and start walking in it with confidence. And there is something else that I think you need to hear. There are forces right now that are actively fighting for you. Not just spiritual forces, but forces with the physical realm as well. People who don't even know you, who are being guided to show up for you. The people who are being positioned to help you. People who are being moved to protect you. You might not see them yet. You might not understand why certain things are happening or why certain people are entering your life. But trust that it's all part of the plan. You are not alone on this journey. You are never been alone. And you never will be. The struggle you've been going through, the one that feels like it's never going to end, it's coming to an end. I don't know the exact timeline, but I know that the tide is turning. I know that the pressure is breaking. I know that I'm feeling that the weight is lifting, and I know that you are about to see a level of breakthrough that will make all the difficulty worth it. You're about to see the fruit of everything you've endured. You're about to experience the reward for your faithfulness. You're about to look back and realize that every single thing you went through was absolutely necessary to get you to where you are going. But here is the thing about breakthrough. It requires you to keep standing. It requires you to not give up in the final moments before it arrives. And that's where you are right now. You are in the final stretch. You are in the home stretch. Home stretch. You are closer than you think you are. And if you hold on just a little bit longer, if you keep believing just a little bit more, if you keep trusting just a little bit more stronger, you are going to see something that will take your breath away. The people who have been coming against you, the ones who have been trying to block you, isolate you, the ones who have been trying to harm you, they are about to be exposed. They are about to be stopped. They are about to be rendered completely. Not because you fought them, not because you stayed in your, but because you stayed, because you stayed in your lane. You stayed true to who you are. You stayed focused on what you are supposed to be doing. And the forces that work on your behalf are about to handle them once and for all. You don't need to worry about the tactics of your enemies. You don't need to spend your energy trying to figure out how to defend yourself. You don't need to consumed with what they are doing or what they are planning. Your job is to stay focused on your alignment. Your job is to keep moving forward. Your job is to continue doing what you're called to do. The rest will be handled. It always has been. It always will be. And I want to say something about your sensitivity, because I know it's been a struggle for you. I know you felt things too deeply. I know you've been overwhelmed by the pain and suffering of others. I know you have carried burdens that were not yours to carry. And there have probably been times when you wished you could just be numb, like everyone else seems to be. But that sensitivity, that ability to feel so deeply, that's not a weakness. Yeah, it's hard for sure, but it's not a weakness. That's not a curse. That's one of the greatest strengths. It's what allows you to connect with people on a level that nobody else can. It's what allows you to understand what others are going through. It's what allows you to be the safe space that people need. And it's what makes your words so powerful when you speak. Because you are not just saying things, you are feeling them, you are embodying them, you are speaking from a place of genuine knowing. That sensitivity is also what protects you, because you can sense danger before it arrives. You can feel when something is off. You can feel when someone isn't genuine. You can perceive energies that other people cannot. And that gives you a massive advantage in navigating through life. You're not going to be blindsided. No, like other people. You're not going to be tricked. You're not going to be manipulated. That's important. You're not going to be caught off guard. You will know. You will always know. And that knowledge, that knowing, that's your guiding light, guiding system. And now I want to talk about something that I think really important for you to hear right now. And it's about the idea of deserving. I think there is a part of you that struggles to fully accept the level of power and protection that you have. I think there is a part of you that questions whether you have earned it, whether you are worthy of it, whether you are good enough to carry what you carry. And I want to put that to rest right now. You didn't earn this. That's the whole point. This isn't about what you have done. This is about who you are. That's a huge difference. This is about what you were built for. This is about something that was placed inside you long before you had the chance to prove yourself. You don't have to earn the right to be powerful. You just have to accept that you already are. Yeah. And the protection that surrounds you, the grace that moves with you, the favor that follows you, that's not because you checked all the boxes or said all the right prayers. That's because you were set apart. That's because there is a purpose on your life that's too important to be left unprotected. That's because the forces of this world and the next recognize something in you that cannot be allowed to be destroyed. You are protected because you have to be. You are powerful because you have to be. You are prepared because you have to be. You were made for this. You were made for this. And the sooner you accept that, the sooner you stop fighting it. The sooner you stop questioning it. The sooner everything else in your life will begin to align. So here's what I want you to do. And I want you to take a moment and just breathe. I want you to feel the weight of what I'm telling you. I want to let it land. I want you to decide right now that you are going to stop holding back, that you are going to stop playing small, that you are going to stop pretending that you are just like everyone else. Because you are not. You never were. And you never will be. You are something extraordinary, not normal. You are something rare. You are something that this world desperately needs. And you have everything you need to be exactly who you are supposed to be. I think it's time. It's time to stand up. It's time to speak up. It's time to show up fully. It's time to stop being afraid of your own power. It's time to stop hiding from your own greatness. It's time to stop shrinking so other people can feel comfortable. It's time to claim what's yours. It's time to walk in your authority. It's time to be who you actually are. And one more thing. The forces that support you, the ones that you have felt so many times but couldn't quite name, they are getting stronger. They are intensifying. They are stepping up their game because what's coming, the season that's ahead is going to require everything you have and everything they have to get through it. But here is the good news. You are ready. You are ready. Think about that. Just breathe through it. You are ready. You have been getting ready your whole life for this moment. And you are going to see things that you have already, you have only dreamed about. You are going to experience levels of breakthrough that you didn't think were possible. You are going to look back at this moment and be so grateful that you didn't give up, that you held on, that you kept believing, that you kept trusting, that you kept going. Because you truly are one of the most powerful souls I have ever encountered. And the power that's been placed inside you, the protection that surrounds you, the guidance that leads you, it's all real, it's all true, and it's all yours. So walk in it, own it, live it, and watch what happens.